tribute to your legendary father. What was the first reaction?
Well, I think I need to ask this question to the entire OK team since the concept and the idea was mine.
Yeah, I mean, he has been collecting all this amazing memorabilia over time, so.
Sonali is a very dear friend. In fact, has been very kind with me since the first time that I stepped into the industry, and I always had these things of my grandfather, and I wanted to do something like this around this concept for my grandfather. So I called her up one day when she was like, let's do a shoot, and we sat together and we discussed this, and we came up with this brilliant idea, and I think we all reacted pretty positively towards it. Definitely I had no idea of what the format is going to be like, etc., how they're going to lay it out. In fact, I had no idea that it's going to be a cover also.
Yeah.
And then she calls me up and she's like, so the cover's ready and we have to like launch it. And I'm like, cover? Okay. And I love the title, Remembering Mukesh. Yeah.
I can see in a picture that Martin is going down and clicking a picture. So it looks very passionate about of clicking a picture. So what do you want to say about Martin?
I think Martin is definitely one of the most passionate photographers I've seen. And not only passion, see, passion is different, and everyone is very passionate about something or the other. But having passion and being knowledgeable about it is completely another ball game altogether. I think very rarely do photographers understand. Martin, I don't think really needs to do any post on his picture. No post whatsoever, and that is the sign of a good photographer. When you know your lighting, you know your camera, you know your aperture, you know your shutter speed, and you pose, cut, and he knows the color tone, etc. Like he knew exactly what he wanted to shoot. We had planned the shoot for approximately, I think, 8-9 hours. We finished the shoot within 4 hours. And I think that's a lot of credit to the photographer, because if your photographer is fast, if your director is fast, he was the director that day. He knew exactly what the frame should be. He knew all the technicalities. We used lights also. We used, very rarely did we use like many lights. It was very well handled by him. Yeah.
Last question. How you will define OK in a one word or in a one sentence?
OK is just not OK. Yeah, it's way more than that. Yeah.
Do we have other questions we want to